I think I pulverized my patella.
Best of 3 games takes home the $15,000 grand prize and that trophy. Are you ready? Set. Battle.
And what a fitting finals that in the largest Clash Royale tournament series ever, we have 2 representatives from the best esports teams here. AwDaSea is representing Mastery, GG, and Backstabx from Hammers Esports.
I'll tell you what, man, those trainers were intense.
Those were serious business.
Trainer Rob, more like Trainer Cheddar, am I right? All right.
That's an inside joke for people at 5,000 trophies.
Absolutely. So, okay, here we go. AwDaSea on the top, Backstabx on the bottom here. And I said that Backstabx has a great story, and I want to touch on it very briefly here. He was actually a semi-pro soccer player for a while. Tore his ACL, actually dealt with depression, which is something that we all deal with. I've dealt with. But what got him out of that depression? A lot of it was this great Clash community, really putting a lot of his energy into these games, into his competitive clan, helping manage things over there, and he's really, really enjoying life now, and obviously very successful.
Yeah, he can't be depressed with that opening push at all. The first 50 seconds of the game, he's already got a 1,400 damage lead on his opponent.
And the Elite Barbarians, again, we're seeing them, and they are really the story of this entire matchup here. I mean, every single match almost has included those Elite Barbarians. They're better, faster, and stronger, And
that's what killed AwDaSea. He played his bowler in the right lane, and Backstabx saw that weakness, said, okay, with bowler off the board, it's not in his hand, I'm going for it.
Absolutely.
And charged the left side, and that's how it was so successful, was that the counter card wasn't there.
It is tempting to play bowler early on in the match. It's tempting because it's a slow unit. You want to play those slow units early on, that way you can buy more time and build that elixir advantage, but it's also dangerous because you can be susceptible to those opposite lane pushes.
The crowd's getting excited because a big push is brewing here. We've got a bowler in each lane, and I'm sure they're not just going to duel heads up.
Look at this, opposite lane push.
Oh, and the bowler again is out of his hand.
An Inferno Tower here, so AwDaSea again. AwDaSea, how many times
the audacity of AwDaSea.
The audacity of AwDaSea, playing the Inferno Tower, how dare he! But no, the Inferno Tower and the bowler, again, a very good 1-2 punch defensively. They can really stop a lot of pushes, and you saw it in action there.
We see the weakness of the bowler. Any air unit can attack it without being attacked back, and a single minion does enough to keep that bowler from swinging on the tower, and great defense by Backstabx.
So Backstabx, again, kind of looking like he's going to keep attacking both towers and make AwDaSea choose.
Oh, we got a graveyard!
And that was
And the bowler is not a great graveyard. It has a very slow hit speed, a 2.5 second wind up to roll that ball, and it may not even kill that many skeletons. Look, it's getting killed right now.
Yeah, so he loses a bowler in that, and he takes a lot of damage to his tower. So definitely not the best counter there, but a graveyard of his own for AwDaSea in the right lane, kind of trading this graveyard combo.
And Backstabx is showing textbook graveyard defense. He played 1 minion, and when he saw the fireball in the air, he started to cast the archers so that as soon as the fireball kills minions, the archers are already there to pick up the slack.
And you know what? I gotta say, I'm surprised we haven't seen one player use use an air deck here, use a lava.
Oh no! Here we go.
That's it.
That's it. No! None of them hit. The archers are able to hold it off, but you're right. A fireball or a zap will take it off. There's only 8 seconds left until overtime.
And this is going to be trouble here for AwDaSea. And there's the fireball. And not enough time here for that graveyard. And Backstabx takes it, man.
Game 1 of the finals goes to Backstabx on the back of great graveyard play.
They're going to say the back of stab.
Good
one, Rum.
The back of skeleton stabs. Let's check in with Kelly, who's on the floor with BBXH and Galadon. This might be the last time that we really get to talk and cast another game. This might be the last.
Good job,
so let's think about this.
You did well.
Graveyard, Elite Barbarians. The story of the day has been these 2 cards.
Absolutely.
We know how to counter Graveyard.
Not a surprise
Archers,
either.
Minions. Yeah, not a surprise. How do you counter these Elite Barbarians?
Elite Barbarians are tough. First of all, you have to be ready for them, right?
Fast.
So having that defensive structure is a help, but it's not necessarily enough, because even if you have an Inferno Tower, it's not going to be enough to stop the Elite Barbarians. They swing so fast and move so fast, they can be a lethal card, and that's why everybody's playing them. Really, like the classic Barbarians would stop Elite Barbarians, but no one's playing the classic Barbarians. That's why they're just very difficult, absolutely. And that's how the meta changes, People start to play, everybody starts to play Elite Barbarians, the game shifts, and you see this between every single balance update. It's not like the game stays the same and the meta stays the same. Trends start to develop, and then people start to counter those, and then the game kind of changes from there.
And in not too long, there will be a new card, the Executioner, which I think would be great against both Graveyard and Elite Barbarians. Can't wait for that one to come out. Absolutely. Our players are ready. It's time for what could be the final battle, the battle that determines their fate. $15,000 on the line, the Crown Duel Trophy. Everything could come down to this. It's the finals, battle number 2. Ready, set, battle! jumping into the game. Backstab has a huge contingent of fans here. You can hear the crowd chanting, Backstab, Backstab.
Absolutely, and Backstab has a large contingent of fans at home. He is a streamer on Twitch, so guys, if you want to see this high-level gameplay, check him out. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. AwDaSea is a coach on Mastery GG, so if you want AwDaSea to teach you how to play better Clash Royale, you can always check him out on that side and hire him as a personal trainer, just like Robin now.
That's absolutely. He might be a little bit less aggressive, but no, who knows, right?
I mean, he's a very polite Canadian, but I'm sure he has a dark side on him.
I'll tell you what, though, Backstab got pumped up that last win, man. He was fist pumping, dancing around the stage. I mean, he has a lot of energy, and he's playing a beatdown deck. We're seeing a lot of beatdown. Again, the giant combination, but some people might see the bowler combo. So a lot of things going on here at once. But the giant, even though he runs into the Inferno Tower, it's not necessarily a lost play because the graveyard has an opportunity to lock onto that tower. And look how much damage he did there.
In the first push, less than a minute into the second game of the finals, AwDaSea finds himself only a fireball and a zap away from losing that top left tower. It's up to him to mount a very serious offense. Backstab, though, finds himself in a great position. When you know that the enemy tower is dead in the water, you can just play pure defense. Backstab doesn't have to cast another giant. He doesn't have to cast another graveyard. He can sit back behind his Mega Minions, Archers, and Spells and try to ride out the next minute 45.
Absolutely, and great players will do that. Not only will they try to build those small elixir exchanges, advantages throughout the first 2 minutes, and then try to really capitalize on them right before it gets to double elixir time, but also, just like you said, play defensively. No need to rush things. Even if you're coming from behind, there's plenty of time left.
I think that giant was an accident. Oh, the Skeleton Army does come down. The Skeleton Army is going to be a great counter to that because, of course, you put a graveyard's worth of skeletons on the field all at once, they can gang up on the ones that show up.
And if AwDaSea had a zap spell, it would have been great there on that Skeleton Army, but he doesn't. He has the log, and he probably didn't have it up right there in his rotation.
And even if he did, the log doesn't reach that far behind the tower, right?
Yeah.
Unlike zap, which can be cast anywhere, log can only be cast at the river and has a set distance for it it goes.
Absolutely.
It goes to the side of the towers, but not all the way behind.
If you're going to play a surprise graveyard against the enemy's tower and you want to log combo it, you're better off playing it a little bit ahead so it's in that log range. And there it is.
Oh, this is the fireball. He's setting up. Now he's going to need another fireball. Zap's not going to do it, but a single fire spirit or even another fireball could win this game. But of course, AwDaSea with a graveyard could turn this around any moment and take a tower.
What I would do if I was Backstab here, just keep placing that Inferno Tower a little bit in the left, and eventually one of those fire spirits will probably get through, take down that left tower, save the fireball.
Right.
But he goes in the right instead.
Oh, here comes the Archers are already down, which means the graveyard doesn't have the best counter on the field. You drop the Skeleton Army, a fireball to fight it. And it does, it locks on. Those skeletons are building up. Another set of Archers comes out.
Wow, he was able to cycle all the way back to the Archers.
And the crowd's getting hot. They understand that Backstab is very close to winning this game.
This is
15
it. This
seconds
could be
until the end. And all Backstab has to do is not die, hold a fireball.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. The crowd is going wild.
And that's it.
$15,000. And he's going crazy. His fans have all bombarded him. Let's go to Rob and Al for some live recap of what's going on that stage.
Let's go, the $15,000 winner.
Confetti everywhere. This is going crazy.
That's right.
This is an amazing moment.
All right, clear out. I love you. Good job.
The first North American champion of Clash Royale, the ruler of the dueler.
Backstab. Wow, what a guy. I mean, this is incredible. And look at this
Oh, man.
stage. Let's go to the stage here.
Congratulations, congratulations. Congratulations, $15,000. And he got the trophy. That's amazing.
Yep.
This is it. Hold it up. There you go. I'm Al Madrigal. This is Chris Fairbanks. Keep it going for Kelly. And I'm Rob Cordry. This has been a most ridiculous duel. Thank you for watching.
nailed it.
$15,000.